host today. My name is Dr. Malcolm Tyson, and I'm the Managing Director at Strat Ascension. At Strat Ascension, we help CEOs and business leaders like yourself become better leaders, build innovative cultures, and create innovative businesses. In today's video, get ready for an electrifying experience. We'll dive into some important housekeeping items to ensure you maximize your learning from these incredible video lessons. Plus, brace yourself for an exhilarating introduction to my work and what I have in store for you. If you're a small business owner or leader, or if you're seeking a game-changing system to truly comprehend your customers and skyrocket your conversion rates, then this mind-blowing lesson on the perfect life cycle is an absolute must-watch. You'll be receiving 5 additional videos over the next week to help you refine your customer experience and inject some innovation into your business. So get you a beverage, get comfortable, and let's innovate. So a couple of things. This is a replay, so you'll hear me refer to the chat quite a bit. In those moments, you can still participate, but obviously you won't be able to enter anything into the chat. Thanks again, and I'll see you at the end of today's lesson. Good evening, everyone. We are just about to get started here. We're going to be having a training working session on the perfect life cycle, enhancing your customer experience to create value today. I'm going to be your host for the next hour or so, Malcolm Tyson, Dr. Malcolm Tyson. And with that, let's jump right in. I'm going to switch screens here to share the content, and we will jump in. All right. All right. So again, welcome to the Perfect Customer Lifecycle Training session. We're going to be talking about how to easily drive more customers and double the value of your existing customers today. But before we begin, let's go over a few housekeeping items to ensure that you get the most out of this working session. And actually, let me see if I can. All right, let's just put me there on the screen so you guys can see me as I'm working through this. Okay. All right. So first off, I appreciate everyone joining me. And I ask that you be in the moment, refrain from multitasking and multi-switching. That's why we're doing this webinar in the evening when people are kind of winding down. And shout out to everyone who had a long day of work today and joined for this session. It's going to be worth it. You're not going to be sorry. Also, please feel free to use the chat to comment on anything you hear or want to add to the conversation. This is totally interactive, so don't hesitate. Next, let me know if I'm speaking too fast. I do get excited about this topic, and I do tend to get a little excited, and when I do that, I tend to speak fast, and that can be a problem. So please just let me know in the chat. Let me know if I'm talking too fast. Okay, and I will definitely slow down. I've been told I talk fast, so please let me know. The next thing, there is an interactivity component in this webinar. So we'll be asking you to participate in some activities, as well as asking you some questions that I want some feedback on. So please be prepared to do that. The first thing I want to do in terms of the interactivity is to download the Perfect Lifecycle Workbook. If you go to bit.ly/perfect lifecycle, and I'll put that in the chat right now so you guys can get it. It's bit.ly/perfect lifecycle. Go there, get the workbook. It's a PDF workbook that you can actually either you can download it and fill it out. You can actually fill it out on your screen as well, but you can download it to your hard drive and fill it out as we go through. We'll be working through the book during this session. I'll also be presenting some no obligation offers at the end of the webinar. So you want to stay for that. But if you can't, the recording will be sent out, right? I'll send out a replay for those that registered for the session. Okay, so in the chat, just let me know where you are, maybe a name, just introduce yourself really quick. I'll go through that in a second here. All right, and so while you're introducing yourself, let me introduce myself. As I said before, I'm Dr. Malcolm Tyson. I've been married to Tisha for 18 years and have 2 wonderful sons. I founded Strat Ascension when I was going through a bit of a transition point in my life. And I've come to realize that many businesses lack the ability to consistently generate innovations in their operations. And if they do generate innovations, it was from a reactive posture. All right. And so Strat Ascension was born. It's my innovativeness strategy consulting practice that focuses on creating better leaders, building innovative cultures, and helping CEOs create innovative businesses using training such as this, technology, and innovative tools such as Keep, which I'll talk about in a little bit here. I'm always looking to connect with people and cultivate relationships. So while I'll be presenting some innovativeness hacks to you today or this evening, if you don't do anything that I recommend, if you don't do anything, just connect. I mean, at a minimum, you'll get something from my my posts, my social media posts. I'm always putting out hacks and stuff like that. All right, so connect with me. Okay, so we see some people from the DMV area. I see some people, okay, New York. All right, Florida, looks like Florida is in the house. Massachusetts, okay. I don't see anybody scrolling here. Anybody from the Midwest? Not sure. I don't see anybody from the Midwest. West Coast, I see some West Coast here. Wow, Portland. I just was on another thing with Portland last week. All right, so let's press ahead. All right, so a little bit more about me, my media exposure. I've either appeared on these outlets or have published articles through these outlets. The one I'm most proud of, excited about, because it's relatively new, the Innovativeness Imperative. It's my podcast that I'm, like I said, I'm really excited about it. It gives business leaders the platform to share and learn how they are using innovative strategies and tools to grow businesses and ignite cultures for innovation. I'm always looking for guests. So if you're interested in talking about the innovations you've created in the market, I'd be happy to talk with you. So let's connect. I'll put the link to the interest page in the chat here. Let me find it. It's a landing page. You can tell me about your interest and what you're doing, and we can see if it's a good fit. All right. Hope you've enjoyed our deep dive into the perfect customer life cycle and enhancing your customer experience. I'm Dr. Malcolm Tyson, and it's going to be a pleasure guiding you through this training session. Now, let's quickly recap what we've covered today. We delved into strategies for easily driving more customers and doubling the value of your existing ones. We discussed the importance of being present in the moment, refraining from multitasking, and actively participating in the interactive elements of this course. Thank you to those who shared their locations in the chat. Shout out to the DMV area, New York, Florida, Massachusetts, the Midwest, and the West Coast, including Portland. Your engagement makes this experience richer. Now, I encourage you to continue the conversation in the comments section. Share your thoughts, feedback, or any questions you may have about the perfect customer life cycle. Your insights are valuable, and I'm eager to hear from you. Before we wrap up, remember to download the Perfect Life Cycle Workbook at BitLifePerfect Lifecycle, http BitLifePerfect Lifecycle. It's a handy PDF that you can use to apply the concepts we discussed today and elevate your customer experience strategies. As we conclude, let me express my gratitude for spending this time with me. I'm passionate about helping businesses like yours generate innovations and create a lasting impact. Stay tuned for more as I'll be presenting some no-obligation offers to implement this game-changing methodology later on. Finally, if you're interested in being a guest on my podcast, The Innovativeness Imperative, where business leaders share and learn innovative strategies, drop me a message via email or social media to express your interest. Let's connect and continue this journey of growth together. Thank you once again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay innovative, stay inspired, and have a great day.